is Mary Kreis, and I am a professor at California University of Pennsylvania, and I am a cancer survivor. In 2004, when I was riding my bike across the country on my honeymoon, I found out actually that I was pregnant, 10 weeks pregnant, and not only that, that I had been diagnosed with cancer. And because of that, it was some exciting news, but some heartbreaking news as well, because we were told that the cancer could spread to the placenta and then on to the baby. So at that point, it was kind of a situation where it was, why me? Why is this happening to me? But in October of that same year, I opened up the local newspaper and saw a full-page ad with Lance Armstrong pictured in it. And I knew at that time that everything happens for a reason. And on that day, which was just two days after my first surgery for the cancer, we went to Pittsburgh to PNC Park, where our Pirates play. And they lined the outfield of PNC Park that day with cancer survivors. And I got to hear Lance Armstrong speak for the first time. And I knew that this was something I wanted to be a part of. And what he was doing was a bike ride across the country, sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Nike and Trek Bicycles, Oakley and Dasani and many other companies. And they were not only riding from coast to coast, but they were speaking at places like PNC Park and cancer centers. And I knew that I wanted to be a part of that, to make a difference in the lives of other people going through what I was going through. So I applied to ride in the 2005 Tour of Hope and was actually selected as one of 24 people. 12 of us were cancer survivors. And that year, 2005, we rode from San Diego to Washington, D.C., spreading the message of hope. Telling our stories and letting people know that you can beat this battle against cancer. And although my daughter was only 8 months old at the time, I knew it would make a difference in her life someday too, to know that her mom had not only taken on this big challenge of a bike ride, but sharing her story and letting people know that there is hope and there is inspiration for beating cancer. And I'm here today at Brock University to share my story about beating cancer, but also to tell this class about the corporate social responsibility that Bristol-Myers Squibb and Trek and Nike and Oakley had as a part of this tour. It was not a fundraising tour. We weren't asking for donations. We were essentially spreading the message of hope. And so this is my second year coming back to Brock. It's an ideal class and situation for me to share my story, but then to also teach more about corporate social responsibility, which is what this class is all about.